The Burmese Ruby Tiara. Elizabeth II ordered the Burmese ruby tiara in 1973 using stones from her private collection. It is designed in the form of a wreath of roses, with silver and diamonds making the petals, and clusters of gold and rubies forming the centre of the flower. A total of 96 rubies are mounted on the tiara. They were originally part of a necklace given to her in 1947 as a wedding present by the people of Burma. Queen Mary's Lover's Knot Tiara. In 1913, Queen Mary asked for a copy of a tiara owned by her grandmother, Princess Augusta of Hesse-Kassel. French in its neoclassical design, the tiara has 19 oriental pearls suspended from lover's knot bows. Mary left the tiara to her granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II, who later gave it to her daughter-in-law, Diana, Princess of Wales, as a wedding gift. On her divorce from Prince Charles, it was returned to the Queen. The Delhi Durbar Tiara. This tiara was made for Queen Mary, the wife of King George V, to wear at the Delhi Durbar in 1911. It was part of a set of jewellery which included a necklace, stomacher, brooch and earrings. It's made of gold and platinum, is 8 centimetres or 3 inches tall. It has the form of a tall circlet of lyres and S-scrolls linked by festoons of diamonds. The Queen Mary Fringe Tiara. This tiara, which can also be worn as a necklace, was made for Queen Mary in 1919. It reuses diamonds taken from a necklace and tiara purchased by Queen Victoria as a wedding present for Mary in 1893. In August 1936, Mary gave the tiara to her daughter-in-law, Queen Consort Elizabeth, later the Queen Mother. She lent the piece to her daughter Elizabeth as something borrowed for her wedding to Prince Philip in 1947. The Halo Tiara. This tiara, made by Cartier in 1936, was purchased by the Duke of York, later King George VI, for his wife Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, later the Queen Mother, 3 weeks before they became King and Queen. It has a rolling cascade of 16 scrolls, 2 central scrolls topped by a diamond. Altogether it contains 739 brilliants and 149 baton diamonds. The tiara was given to Elizabeth II on her 18th birthday in 1944 and was borrowed by Princess Margaret, who used it at the 1953 coronation of her sister. The Halo Tiara was lent to the Duchess of Cambridge to use at her wedding when she married Prince William in 2011. The Grenville Emerald Kokoshnik Tiara. This tiara was part of Dame Margaret Grenville's 1942 bequest to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. The tiara was constructed in 1919 and features diamonds and several large emeralds in a Kokoshnik-style platinum setting. Princess Eugenie of York wore the tiara to her October 2018 wedding. This marked the first public wearing of the tiara by a member of the royal family. The Meander Tiara. This tiara was a wedding present to Elizabeth II from her mother-in-law, Princess Alice of Greece and Denmark. The meander is in the classical Greek key pattern, with a large diamond in the centre enclosed by a laurel wreath of diamonds. It also incorporates a wreath of leaves and scrolls on either side. The Queen has never worn this in public and it was given in 1972 to her daughter, Princess Anne. Anne lent the tiara to her daughter Zara Phillips to use at her wedding to Mike Tyndall in 2011. The Girls of Great Britain and Ireland Tiara. The Queen's first tiara was a wedding present in 1947 from her grandmother, Queen Mary. Mary received it as a gift from the girls of Great Britain and Ireland in 1893 when she married the Duke of York, later King George V. Mary adapted the tiara to take 13 diamonds in place of the large oriental pearls. Elizabeth wore the tiara without its base and pearls, but the base was reattached in 1969. The Moroccan Wedding Gift Tiara. A wedding gift from King Mohammed VI, this glittering modern tiara set with white and pink diamonds was specially commissioned for Princess Lala Salma. In addition to the tiara, it consists of a large necklace, earrings, bracelet, belt and fibular brooch pin, all in a hexagonal chain design. Queen Alexandra's Kokoshnik Tiara. The Kokoshnik tiara was presented to Alexandra, Princess of Wales, as a 25th wedding anniversary gift in 1888 by Lady Salisbury on behalf of 365 peeresses of the United Kingdom. She had always wanted a tiara in the style of a Kokoshnik, a traditional Russian folk headdress, and knew the design well from a tiara belonging to her sister, Dagmar of Denmark, Marie Feodorovna, the Empress of Russia. The Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara. It was bought by Queen Mary from Grand Duchess Elena Vladimirovna of Russia, mother of the Duchess of Kent, in 1921. The Duchess, known after her marriage as Princess Nicholas of Greece, inherited it from her mother, Grand Duchess Marie Pavlovna, who received it as a wedding gift from her husband in 1874. During the Russian Revolution in 1917, Princess Nicholas sold pieces of jewellery from her collection to support her exiled family and various charities. It was Meghan Markle's first choice for her wedding tiara, but this was refused because the original provenance of the tiara could not be established. When Prince Harry was told this, his response to the member of staff was, "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets." There was a very heated exchange that prompted the Queen to speak to Harry. She said, "Meghan cannot have whatever she wants. She gets what tiara she's given by me, like other members of the family." Sarah of Brunei's Diamond Floral Tiara. Crown Princess Sarah received this interchangeable diamond tiara as a wedding gift from the Sultan ahead of her 2004 wedding. It was worn to the wedding celebrations and the abdication dinner of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands. The George III Fringe Tiara. This is a circlet incorporating brilliant diamonds that were formerly owned by King George III. Originally commissioned in 1830, it could be worn as a collar or necklace or mounted on a wire to form the tiara. The Greville Tiara. This tiara was left to Queen Elizabeth, later the Queen Mother, by Dame Margaret Greville upon her death in 1942. Made in 1920, the tiara features a honeycomb patterned diamond lattice. The Queen inherited the tiara from her mother in 2002 and subsequently placed it under long-term loan to the Duchess of Cornwall. The Spencer Family Tiara. Though this piece was once said to date from the 18th century, the Spencer tiara is actually made up of other pieces of jewellery of varying ages and from different jewellers that has gone through several changes over time. It was worn by both of Diana's older sisters, Jane and Sarah, at their weddings, before it was worn by Diana. Queen Elizabeth II loaned her the Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara for the wedding. The princess-to-be decided to stick to her family roots and go with the Spencer tiara for her big day. The Brazilian Aquamarine Parure Tiara. For her coronation in 1953, the Queen received a gift of a necklace and earrings from the President and people of Brazil. The set includes large rectangular Brazilian aquamarines set in scroll diamond and platinum. The stones are perfectly matched, and in 1958 Brazil presented her with a large brooch and a bracelet to add to the set. The Queen had a simple tiara of a platinum bandeau set with diamonds and aquamarines made. The uprights are detachable and can be used as brooches. The Stéphanie de Beauharnais Pearl and Diamond Tiara. This was made for Stéphanie de Beauharnais, Grand Duchess of Baden, sometime before 1829. It was converted to a bandeau in 1924 for Princess Marie-Josée to wear at her first court ball. It is also known as the Queen Marie-Josée Seed Pearl Tiara. Empress Michiko of Japan's Diamond Scroll Tiara. Worn by Empress Michiko on her wedding day, this diamond scroll tiara and parure was one of her most worn tiaras in the early years. In 1993, the Empress gave the diamond scroll tiara to her daughter-in-law, Crown Princess Masako, and like her mother-in-law, it was her most worn tiara in the early years of her marriage. Marie-Therese, Duchess of Angouleme's Emerald and Diamond Tiara. The tiara, which was designed and executed by the French royal jewellers in 1819, was a masterpiece of the French jewellery craftsmanship of the early 19th century. The design of the tiara was a symmetrical design of scrolling foliage, mounted with over 1,000 diamonds set in silver and 40 emeralds set in gold. The Swedish Cameo Tiara. Brides of the Swedish royal family have traditionally worn the Cameo tiara at their weddings for decades. Its first owner was Empress Josephine, who received it as a gift from her husband Napoleon Bonaparte sometime around 1809. The 7 cameos used in this tiara were made first and were not intended to go together, which is why they differ in size and colour. The Tiara Desirée. The Josephine of Luxembourg diamond tiara, or the Tiara Desirée, after Desirée Clary, Queen of Sweden, is a neoclassical tiara with floral garlands and wreaths of laurel. The original owner is believed to be Queen Josephina, a gift from her grandmother S. Josephine, and originally included pearls that were interchangeable with the diamonds. The Greek Emerald Parure Tiara. The tale of this tiara begins with the giant emeralds it houses. 16-year-old Grand Duchess Olga Konstantinova of Russia brought a magnificent set of cabochon emeralds in varying sizes with her when she married King George I of Greece in 1867. The emeralds were separate pieces and she wore them as such, pinning them to her dress and kokoshnik and hanging them from her necklace and so on. When she died, her grandson King George II inherited them in 1926, and his wife Queen Elizabeth of Greece took possession, and they began to take the shape of the set that we know today. The Braganza Tiara. This hefty tiara, composed of arabesques, flowers and leaves, depicted in diamonds and mounted in gold and silver, measures 12.5 centimeters tall. It first belonged to Empress Emilia of Brazil and dates from around 1830. The Connaught Forget-Me-Not Tiara. This has 5 distinctive upright loops of forget-me-not wreaths, with a diamond pendant suspended in each. Between the loops, upside-down bows support single diamond uprights. It was a wedding gift to Princess Margaret of Connaught from her parents when she married Prince Gustav Adolf of Sweden in 1905. It's a flexible piece. You can take it off the frame and wear the whole thing as a necklace, or you can use the diamond pendants on a chain, or even as earrings. The Diadem of the Stars. The diadem was made in 1863 for the Queen Consort Maria-Pia of Savoy, wife of King Louis I of Portugal. The tiara was fashioned in the workshop of the Portuguese royal jeweller in Lisbon, Portugal. The Nasu Tiara. This was presented to Queen Marguerite in 2012 for her 40th year on the throne. She first wore the piece in public for the 2013 New Year's court banquet. The banquet is one of the most formal occasions of the year, and she tends to wear her most important pieces. Nasu means flowers in Greenlandic. The Gandik Diraja. This is the trademark tiara of the Queens of Malaysia, crafted from platinum and diamonds. It incorporates several traditional motifs, a central star with a crescent and the swirling awan larat design. The Tech Crescent Tiara. This tiara came into the British royal family by way of Queen Mary's mother, Princess Mary Adelaide, the Duchess of Teck. This diamond diadem, featuring 3 wild roses separated by 20 crescent shapes, was assembled by Mary Adelaide from various jewels she inherited from her aunt, Princess Mary, the Duchess of Gloucester. The Teck Circlet Tiara, or the Teck Hoop Necklace. It was created for Mary Adelaide, the Duchess of Teck, around 1860. It was inherited by her daughter-in-law, Margaret, Marchioness of Cambridge, who gave it to her sister-in-law, Queen Mary, who then gave it to her daughter-in-law, the Queen Mother. The Queen then inherited it, and she gave it to Camilla Parker Bowles. The Beins de Mer Tiara. Here's one of the more unique tiaras in the Monaco collection. The Beins de Mer Tiara was a wedding gift to Grace Kelly from the Société des Beins de Mer. The piece was crafted by Cartier. The central elements are 3 detachable brooches made of diamonds and cabochon rubies set in gold and platinum, and the rubies total 49 carats. The Nizam of Hyderabad Tiara. On her wedding day in 1947, Queen Elizabeth II received a diamond tiara from the Nizam of Hyderabad. Made by Cartier, the design is appropriately based on English roses. 3 floral brooches, 1 large and 2 small, are detachable from the tiara to wear separately. Queen Sailor of Brunei's diamond upright tiara. This tiara, featuring large pear-shaped diamonds, has been worn by Queen Sailor since the 1980s. It was also worn by her daughter, Princess Michiko, at her 2007 wedding. The Belgian Scroll Tiara. This diamond tiara of palmate, crescents and scroll motifs was made by Henry Koosmans in 1953. In total there are 854 diamonds here, all set in platinum with a total weight of 46.42 carats. The centre stone is an 8.1 carat diamond that can be removed and worn as a ring, and the central element can be worn as a brooch. The Belgian National Bank gave it to Princess Josephine Charlotte as a wedding gift when she married the hereditary Grand Duke of Luxembourg. Queen Elizabeth of Belgium's Diamond Scroll Tiara. Made in 1910, this platinum and diamond bandeau tiara is the epitome of Cartier's garland style. It features scrolls, foliates and a large central cushion-shaped diamond. In 1912, the Cartier tiara was bought by Queen Elizabeth of Belgium, and it eventually became her signature tiara. She first wore it on a fabric band in the style of the 1910s, before wearing it low on her brow in the style of the 20s. The Spanish Floral Tiara. This tiara was often said to have been a piece by the French jeweller Millario, and so is often referred to as the Millario Floral Tiara. General Franco gave the tiara to Princess Sofia of Greece and Denmark on the occasion of her marriage to Juan Carlos of Spain in 1962 on behalf of the Spanish people. This diamond tiara, set in gold and silver in a floral motif, is actually convertible. It can be a necklace and the centre flower can be a brooch. The Khedive of Egypt Tiara. Made by Cartier, this diamond ornament was a gift to Princess Margaret of Connaught when she married Crown Prince Gustav Adolf of Sweden in 1905 from the Khedive of Egypt, a fitting gift as the couple had first met in Egypt. It was also used as a flexible stomacher brooch. The Baltimore Tiara. On the advice of Deputy Master of the Household Patrick Plunkett, this tiara was acquired for Princess Margaret prior to the official announcement of her engagement to Anthony Armstrong Jones. The tiara was originally made for Florence, Lady Baltimore, in the 1870s. The tiara is an all-diamond affair set in gold and silver, in which clusters of cushion-shaped and old-cut diamonds are set amongst scroll motifs, topped with more diamonds. It is a convertible piece breaking down into a necklace and a set of 11 brooches. The Württemberg Ornate Pearl Tiara. It was one of the wedding gifts given to Princess Sophie of Württemberg when she married the future King William III of the Netherlands in 1839. The tiara features an intricate design of diamonds studded with round pearls and topped by detachable drop pearls. Queen Victoria's Emerald and Diamond Tiara. Made of emeralds, Queen Victoria's birthstone, and diamonds set in gold, it was designed by her husband Prince Albert in the Gothic Revival style. The tiara was made in 1845 by Joseph Kitching. It features diamonds and upright cabochon emeralds, atop a base of scroll-cut emeralds. The Oriental Circlet. Prince Albert oversaw the creation of many wonderful pieces for his wife, Queen Victoria, including this piece made in 1853. The original diadem consisted of more than 2,600 diamonds, with opal accents, all set in gold. Opals were one of Albert's favourite stones, and after receiving this tiara, Victoria commissioned an opal necklace, earrings and brooch, but the opals have since been replaced with rubies. Queen Geraldine of Albania's Sapphire Tiara. This tiara is a small piece including sapphires and diamonds in a floral design with the heraldic symbol of the Albanian royal house resting underneath the diamond and sapphire floral arch. That symbol is a helmet topped by a ram's head, and it is also the symbol of Skanderbeg, a 15th century warrior often referred to as Albania's national hero. King Zog proclaimed himself king of the Albanians in 1928 and claimed to be a successor of Skanderbeg, making this an important symbol for the royal house. Queen Margherita's convertible tiara. In 1904, to celebrate the birth of her grandson, Queen Margherita, the Queen Mother of Italy, sent a few pieces from her existing jewel collection to be crafted into a new diadem. There are 8 or 9 possible settings. The top arches are removable. You can remove them all and use it like a button tiara. Leave the front arch, or use all the arches when removed as a bandeau. Put it all together and there's no doubt that this is one of the most convertible tiaras out there. The Stuart Tiara. The Holland diamond is the main feature here. The exact origins of the stone are a bit hazy, but it comes into focus in 1690 when it was bought by William, Prince of Orange, and Mary, an heir to the British throne from the House of Stuart. Mary had it fashioned into a pear-shaped rose-cut 39.75 carat form. Not only is it a large diamond, it is also a pale blue colour with a greenish sea tint, a combination which makes it an incredibly rare and valuable stone. The Stuart diamond was in England with the reigning couple, but was returned to the Netherlands in 1702, where it was crafted into a tiara in 1800. The Rundell Tiara. Queen Victoria's son, the Prince of Wales, married Princess Alexandra of Denmark in 1863. He gave his new wife an impressive start to her jewel collection, a diamond tiara with a pearl and diamond necklace, brooch and earrings. The tiara is in the style of a coronet. The base consists of 2 rows of diamonds with 10 large brilliant diamonds in between and smaller diamonds connecting their 10 larger stones. Scroll motifs, each featuring a large pear-shaped diamond, extend up from the base, and a removable Greek motif connects each one. Iran's ruby and diamond tiara. Emeralds are by far the most represented coloured stone in the abundant royal jewel collection, once used by Iran's former monarchy, but when they did rubies, they did them well. Pyramids of smaller rubies support clusters of large rubies, surrounded by diamonds in this tiara, which is also accented with marquise and round diamonds, and topped by a graduated series of pear-shaped diamonds. Princess Benedicta's Floral Tiara. The 3 daughters of King Frederick IX and Queen Ingrid of Denmark each received a tiara for her 18th birthday. Benedicta's present is made of diamonds set in gold and silver, and the centre stone can be swapped between an emerald, a pearl and a diamond. The Alexandrine Drop Tiara. It features gold hoops with numerous small dangling drops, not so large the movement is distracting, but enough to really play with the light. This was made in Paris around the turn of the last century for Queen Alexandrine of Denmark, wife of King Christian X. The Antique Corsage Tiara. This diamond and pearl tiara has a history that passes it through the hands of queens from 3 different countries. Queen Victoria of Sweden owned a stomacher that could be used as a set of brooches. This piece was inherited by Queen Ingrid of Denmark, who was Victoria's granddaughter. Ingrid set the brooches up as a tiara and gave it to her daughter, Princess Anne-Marie, as an 18th birthday present. The Dutch Diamond Bandeau. The Dutch Diamond Bandeau is really the simplest of pieces, nothing but giant diamonds in a row on a thin platinum frame. The tiara originates with a diamond collet necklace, which was a wedding gift to Queen Emma of Waldeck-Pyrmont, who married King Willem III in 1879. The diamonds themselves date back even further. The strand of diamonds was used as both a necklace and a dress ornament before it was converted into this tiara. And this concludes the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for future videos. Thank you.